Star beings have never left our planet. They have been here always, since the beginning. They are here. They live within our Earth. Not very deep, but they're inside. And they are talking back and forth to each other. They are leaving each other messages. Where they appear, there's most of the time in Avebury, and there's different places around here, I know of at least 2 locations where star beings live inside the Earth, it's something like 5 miles by 5 mile radius. It is a very large place, and it's been here forever. They are speaking to each other, and sometimes they leave messages for us, human beings. And they warn us about different things, and they're instructing us about different things happening in our solar system and different things that they are doing on our planet. One thing that I find very disturbing, actually, is that our governments know they are real too. Because on several occasions, we've gone out to see a crop circle as soon as it's there, and there are government agents out there messing it up. So why are they hiding something? Of course they are real. They know what's happening as well, and they try to get there as soon as possible to interact with the crop circle before other people can read or determine what they are saying. Other crop circles actually have a dust, literally in the center, a crystalline dust that is not from our planet. Science has no idea where it comes from. It is not any kind of organism that belongs here on our planet. It is not from here. There are other crop circles who really prove what is happening out there. In the United States, we sent out a very large message with our DNA structure, how the body is formed, the different materials on our planet, all kinds of information about Gaia, in a very elongated message board that lined everything out. And it was sent into outer space. How many of you know that we got a message back? A real message back, with their DNA structure, with their body type, with what's on their planet, everything about the minerals on their planet, exactly the same way we sent it out. The real answer came. And not only did it come, but it came in the form of a crop circle in front of the very telescope that sent it out. Things are always happening, and it blows my mind that our media, our television, our news, wipes it under the table every single time. In Manhattan, just last year, there were probably over 90 UFOs just right above the skyline of the buildings in Manhattan. Over 90 of them. There were news reporters, there were people out by the hundreds of thousands staring up at these things as they floated by, went by. And the media there was only one headline about the entire thing, and they said, someone let interesting balloons off in Manhattan skyline. It really is ridiculous that our media tries to cover these things up. They are appearing everywhere. There was such a large one over, was it China, Debbie? There was such a large UFO sitting over the airport in China, they just had to shut the whole airport down and just watch it until it left. They are happening everywhere, everywhere. UFOs are being seen all over the world. And I personally have been told in one of our meetings that the star beings are saying they have been working with our governments for some time, trying to talk to them, trying to say, can you please, in your way, disclose to the people that we are here, what we're here for, and why. The governments are refusing. And what we were told in the meeting is that if our government does not, they will disclose it themselves in their own way. So, very happy to hear that. I think we all deserve to know the truth. And we all deserve to know that they love us very much. And this is the part that I want to stress, is that our brothers and sisters from the stars do love us very, very much. I was told that they love us 10,000 times what a human mother could love their child. Could you fathom this? I mean, there's no part of me that could fathom such love. And yet they do love us this much. In fact, they help create humanity. And they watch over us a bit like their children, and they want us to make the right decisions. They want us to step into the heart. They want us to remember how extraordinary we are. I could just imagine their heartbreak. They talk about how many gifts we've been given, how extraordinary we are, and yet we've just thrown it all away, and we give our power to everyone else, and we've completely forgotten how beautiful we are. Completely. And we're walking around with these sunglasses on, and we just need to take them off and realize how beloved we really are and what we can create here. And they are wanting us to make the right decisions so very much. They can't come and do it for us. They can't come and save our world, and they can't come and save us for us, because they are like our parents. Those of you with children know that when your children were young and just starting to grow and to understand things, if you went in and did everything for them, they wouldn't have learned anything. We are in the same position. They want us to move forward and to enlighten, but they can't come and do it for us. But they are willing to come and teach. They are willing to come and stand at our side and gently coax us along. But they can only come when we ask them to come. The beloved man that was teaching us this is from Sirius A. He came and was in the middle of the meeting, speaking to us. The most divine love I've ever felt in my entire life. And all of a sudden, in the middle of him talking to us about this process, he began to weep. And he asked me for one moment to think of my children, just sitting in their room, playing on the floor, and how much I love my children. So I began to do this, and he was still crying. And he asked me, what would it feel like if you were to walk into that room and they were absolutely terrified of you? Terrified. You, their parent, that loves them so very, very much. And the closer you got to them, the scarier they become. Would you keep moving forward, or would you back out? And then I understood why he was crying. They do love us very, very much. And they are waiting for us to say, please come. When you open up your heart, you become more intelligent. This is a universal law for all life. The more loving you are, the more intelligent you become. This works for everything. The more loving we become, the more we will open our hearts to them. The more we can understand, the more knowledge we will have to healing our planet, to healing the sick waters, to healing the ozone, to healing the animals that are dying left and right, to healing each other. The more loving you become, the more intelligent you become. And with more intelligence, we can heal our mother, and we can heal each other.